1.9, kind of like part two, the two-step story problems. And again, it's really important here that you start defining your variables. Okay, your variables are usually found in the last sentence. Adam had some candy to give to his 4 children. He first took one pieces, must be from Chicago, for himself, and then evenly divided the rest among his children. Each child received 4 pieces. So that's kind of like your total, like I talked about yesterday, right? Each child received 4 pieces. It's kind of like the total I told you about yesterday, where our equation's going to end up being the total. Usually your total is by itself on one side. All right, my x here is going to be how many pieces, number of pieces. Okay, he started with. So he starts with X amount of pieces. What happens to that? What's the first thing that happens to him? Or happens to the number of pieces? It's the first thing he did. Yeah, he took one for himself. How do I represent that mathematically? Yeah, subtract 1. Okay, he took one for himself. And what did he do? What was the next thing he did? Divided it evenly among how many of his kids? Divided evenly among 4 kids. There's my equation. Okay, two-step equation like you did yesterday. No. Well, yeah, it equals a total 4, but we got to solve for x, right? How do I get rid of the 4 in the denominator? Huh? Remember that x is locked in my numerator. Yeah, I got to multiply by the denominator 4. Oh, okay. So, going to multiply by 4, or 4 over 1, same thing. So my 4's cancel the 1. 1 times my numerator just gives me my numerator, which is x minus 1. 4 times 4 is 16. And you're right, just add 1 to both sides. Again, 2 steps. So 17 pieces he started with, right? All right, number 3. Michaela won 109 super bouncy balls playing horseshoes at the county fair. At school, she gave 4 to every student in her math class. She only has 9 remaining. Here's our variable, how many students are in her class. So x is the number of students. She has 9 remaining. That's kind of like what she has left. That's her total remaining, right? So that's going to be our total. Okay, how many did she start out with? 109. What happened to those 109? Be careful. Gave how many?
4.
Gave 4 to every student. What's our student? X, right? Okay, so for X. Let's see, let's subtract 109. Subtract 109. So negative 4x equals negative 100. If I had a buck and I'm dividing it by 4, what do I have left over? Do this without a calculator. I have 1/4 left over, right? Or 25 cents. 25 students. Hmm? You could abbreviate it. When you get into algebra 2, that's when we start taking points off for labels. Yeah, let me, let's see. Let's do some different ones here so you have different kinds of examples. Let's do number 4. Okay, Trevon spent $15 on a magazine and 4 notepads. If the magazine cost $7, then how much was each notepad? So X is going to be the price of each notepad, right? Okay, what's our total? Yeah, 15. Our total here is 15. Spent 15. So I'm going to assume that 15 is going to be along. Now, can we get in trouble doing that? Probably not in this course. Totals are usually going to be, in this course, the totals are going to be by themselves. Let's see, he spent on a magazine and 4 notepads. Okay, how much do the magazines cost? $7, right? Magazines cost $7. And then the notepads, which he bought 4 of, we don't know what they cost. Solve for X. -7, -7. Yeah, you can do this in your head, I know. Divide by 4, divide by 4. No, you need the equation and then the answer. If you, I know you can do this, a lot of these in your head. Yes. Okay. But I want to see, this is really the important part for me to see. Okay. I think I told you that yesterday. The algebraic equation is really the important one here. Let's see. Let's pick another one that's kind of different. Yeah, 10's different, isn't it? A wise man once said, 400 reduced by 4 times my age is 32. What is his age? My X. Okay. My total is 32. So that's going to be is 32. Okay, where do we start with? It's right here. What do we start with? 400. Be careful. What does reduced mean? Subtract 4 times. So here's 4 times my age, which is, it's my age. Joey, what's my age? Your age is your pen. What's my age, Esco? Well, that's how much I'm multiplying it by. What's my age? What's my age? What's my age? That's my total. What's my age? Can I give you any more of a hint? Here, let me give you another hint. What's my age? Thank you. I didn't hear you. 4 times my age. Okay, that's my age. Yes. Is it? Okay, subtract 400. Negative 4x equals negative 368 divided by negative 4 divided by negative 4, and x equals, I bet you it's 92. Yes, it is. Yep. I want to do number 9 too, because that's a different one. Let me do number 9. I'll go back and do 6. Okay, Dan bought 5 CDs. Week later, half of his CDs were destroyed in a fire. There are now only 22 CDs left. With how many did he start? There's my X. Okay, what's my total? He now has 22, so that's my total. He bought 5. So here's the number he started with. Then what happened? Yeah, he bought 5. How do I represent that? Plus 5. And then what happened a week later? Divide by 2. Half of his CDs got destroyed. There's your equation. Again, this is locked in the numerator, kind of like number 1. So that means I'm going to have to multiply by the denominator first. He's canceled the 1. 1 times x plus 5 is just x plus 5. 2 times 22. 4. So how many CDs did he start with? 39. Do they even make CDs anymore? Do they? All right. Ah. All right, number 6. That's 1. Julio had some candy to give to his 5 children. He first took 1 pieces for himself. It's kind of awkward. And then evenly divided the rest among his children. Each child received 2 pieces. With how many pieces did he start? So there's my X. Okay, let's try to figure out the total. What are we going to end up with? It's our total. How many does each kid end up with? 2. Okay. All right, so he starts out with X amount of pieces. He first took 1 piece for himself. So I'm going to subtract 1 for himself. Then he evenly divided the rest among his children. How many children did he have? 5. There's my equation. Be careful, this is locked in my numerator, so I have to get rid of the denominator first. Just cancel the 1, I'm left with my numerator. X minus 1 equals 10. So X equals Have you enough examples to do the rest of the problems?